So to follow up, after that Tony Robbins event, it was definitely a high, 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 and then a little bit of a crash, like a hangover, like, okay, what does this actually mean for my life, if anything? So a few months went by. I was still working my job, traveling 40 weeks a year, and then January of 2006, I was assigned to a Colorado Chamber of Commerce to work for a couple months. And I remember that when I got here, I decided to put like a little ad on, back then was Yahoo, and as far as dating. And I just put on there that I wasn't really looking to date. I was just looking to make friends and for somebody to show me around the area. And I hadn't really done that anywhere else. I just made friends with people that I interacted with at the chambers or economic development offices that I'd worked with, but otherwise was kind of a loner on my trips. And this guy reached out and told me about a church that he went to, and he was from Nashville originally, also. Maybe not originally, but had been there a while and then had moved here. Anyways, and so the very first day I got here, I got into a minor car accident, which that was not ideal. So I was like, oh, well, this is a great start to the trip. But I ended up meeting that guy, and I went to his life group that night, or maybe like a few days later. And I remember I was talking, and somebody said, "You sound like a life coach." And I kind of started laughing, and I was like, well, I'm not a life coach, but I did go to a Tony Robbins event recently. And so they were like, well, you should talk to me about coaching. And that was when Jen Peppers started me on the path to coaching. And I'm always appreciative of her. She was my first coach. I haven't actually talked to her in years, except for occasional emails that I get from her. But she was the one that kind of jump started me being interested in actually coaching as a career. And I ended up going through Coactive coaching, and I got my Coactive professional certification license, and that is where I officially named Making Shift Happen. So like and subscribe, and I'll be on the next video. I'm going to try to round up this story, but I feel like it's important to know the details of where I started, to know where we're going with this channel. Thanks so much.